Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Ready to Love. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description, so some housekeeping items, some meat and potato items. It is free to follow me, free to subscribe to this channel, Anonymous Tea, free to subscribe to my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast, free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast, free to follow me on the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea, free to share everywhere, y'all, and all of the things. Get these videos out, especially these Ready to Love videos out. They are in Philly. Philly, stand up. Where are the Philly people at? So, today was the season premiere of Ready to Love in Philly. It starts off with nephew Tommy running around in the, major landmarks of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, Will Packer has rented out yet another Airbnb, you guys, and this looks like to be a farmhouse. We see horses, we see people who cannot walk in these heels, in the grass, in the mud, and we see random rose petals and candles and a little arch as if there was going to be like a wedding. And I'm like, what are we doing? And then they only feature the first 10 out of the 20 singles. And I don't know if I like that. I understand that it's a little bit too hard to try to get all 20 singles, enough of that camera time for that first episode. But I'm still confused by this approach. Are we going to get more episodes as a result of this? Or is it still going to be the same standard 10 episodes plus the reunion? Is what I want to know with this method. Nonetheless, nephew Tommy, we see some interaction, we see some mingling. Really, to be honest with you, out of all the men, I'll just say it, Eddie's fine. Eddie's fine. He's got a job. He's a general contractor, all these things. He is fine. Also, I don't know what these ladies' problem is with Real. I forget his real name, but Real. Because I don't get why somebody who, basically he's been divorced twice, but basically got married after, each of his parents had died. He seems more ready to love than most of the other men there. And why is there a man on the show that has 5 kids by 3 different women? Can you make it make sense? Please, can you make it make sense? So nonetheless, we got that going on. So I felt like, because the guy's nickname was Real and they have a girl named True, I feel like they're going to try to, play into that type of storyline regardless of what happens in the episode. I felt like, whatever, this is going to be some type of storyline. They're going to try to play, Real and True, right? And so nonetheless, nephew Tommy's like, well, I know you notice all this wedding stuff. And we get our first Ready to Love wedding, y'all. Our first Ready to Love wedding by a couple I was never expecting to see on Ready to Love again, by the way. I was thinking to myself, well, maybe it's Sabrina, because I know Sabrina's engaged. I was like, maybe it's Mario and, Riva, because I know they're still together. And I was thinking to myself, and I'm like, well, Joy and Clifton are already married, so who else could it be? And it was none other than Cornelius and Camille. It was none other than Cornelius and Camille. Camille had Zadia be her maid of honor. Corey was Cornelius's best man, and the rest was full of strangers with the exception of nephew Tommy. So nonetheless, they read their vows from their devices, you guys. And, then they had Camille. She had stopped nephew Tommy when he was saying her name, and she was like, that is Dr. Camille. And I was like, uh-oh. And so then they had Camille throw the bouquet. There was a fight over the bouquet, you guys. And nonetheless, you guys, there is a lady in the cast who, Angie, was recently engaged, and I think she said a month or so after her ex-fiance proposed, he passed away, y'all. So she basically took down 2 of the other ladies, y'all, to get this bouquet. And I was like, oh, your husband must be coming, girl. Because the way you went to battle for that. They had like refreshments and stuff at this farmhouse or whatever. And, after that, everybody had to mingle and get to know each other. And it seemed like these men do not like to be challenged by True. They were not feeling it. They were not featuring it. They also were not feeling Sahara. They felt Sahara was way too thirsty. And so, nonetheless, those were the bottom 2. And then the bottom 2 was, Naeem, who is the gentleman with 5 kids by 3 baby mamas, as well as, I'm just going to call him Real, because that's like the nickname that I can remember for now. I forget his real name. But the ladies were mad. They said that he was too much of a comedian. And I was like, he was more committed than these other men that were here. Jay, I don't get what his situation is. He's talking about he's been with his baby mama for 11 years. They got 2 kids together. She moved to, or lives in Virginia, rather. And he said that he just, quote unquote, left. But never married her or anything. Something tells me that this isn't over. Something tells me this isn't over and it's been downgraded to an entanglement for the show. That is my spidey senses going off, you guys. Because I didn't hear anything in what he was saying about the, baby mama, that there was anything substantial as to why you're not dealing with her. What I am very concerned about is the audacity to say that you look like Omar Epps. Omar Epps, where? Who told you that? I need to see receipts. I need to see proof that there are people in these Philly streets telling you you look like Omar Epps when his doppelganger is the coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Can you make it make sense? What are you talking about? What Omar Epps are we talking about? Because it's not even giving Temu Omar Epps. It's definitely not giving Dollar Tree Omar Epps. So what Omar Epps are we talking about? Because I know we're not talking about the Omar Epps from Love and Basketball. I know we're not talking about that one. I know we're not talking about the Omar Epps that's in Raising Kanan. I know we're not talking about that one. I know somebody is telling a lie today. Can you make it make sense? What Omar Epps and what Denzel Walk? What in the Delulu is going on, y'all? What is going on? Will Packer, what happened with the casting of the men? I just want to know. What was nobody available? What was that? Is everybody booed up in Philly? Is that what it is? Is all these men booed up in Philly? They're in their already happily ever after era. So therefore, this was all that was available, y'all. And again, why is the eye candy for next week? Where was the eye candy tonight? With the exception of Eddie. Eddie was the only one, like I said, that it is worth tuning in for. Now, is he really here for love? I'm not sure. But he's at least going to bring the eyeballs. He is going to bring in the views. And these women at some point are about to lose their mind over this man. What I don't understand is I saw in a season preview, it looks like Jay is shirtless with somebody. And somebody is crashing out over him. And my question to you is why? Like what? What is going on? Some of y'all are either acting the HELL out of wherever, or you really think that this thing with Jay is about to go the distance. And I just need the heads examined, because what distance are y'all trying to go with a man that cannot provide a substantial reason as to why he would not marry the mother of his children, and why it doesn't seem like it's really over and it's just, quote, over for the show. Just like we've seen before with previous cast members. that left their girlfriend, left their baby mom to go film this show, was going back home to their baby mama, their girlfriend, whomever, after they went on dates with people, all of the things. So I'm waiting for the tea to come out on that. Something there is not right. Something in the milk isn't clean, y'all. So Sahara and True, you guys, were at the bottom as well because the men were not feeling Sahara. I think they felt that, and it was interesting, one of the comments was like, well, she's not a native. You know, she's not really here. Actually, her accent sounded to me like she was from New Orleans because she was getting to that baby. But I don't know. I don't know. But it didn't sound, it sounded like she was a transplant. It didn't sound like she was a Philly native, y'all. But she was not happy. So nonetheless, Real was eliminated and so was Sahara, right? And so Sahara was pissed. She was cussing these people out. She was done with these people. She was ready to go. She was like, I don't F with you. And so then Tommy was like, yeah, so we got a twist. We got a twist. You know, we've listened to the fans. He didn't say that. I said that. We listened to the fans about y'all complaining every season about there being an elimination on the first episode and how that is not enough time for these people to, you know, find out and properly vet, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So for this time, what we're going to do is, because there were no better options available, is we're going to keep you for another episode. We're going to keep you for another episode so that you can meet the 10 new singles that will be here, and then we will see if you can survive that elimination. Well, we know Sahara is going to survive because you spoiled us in the season preview, you guys, that she is going to be a topic of conversation, and that a lot of these people aren't going to fool with her, but because of ratings and drama, you're going to keep her on the show for as long as you can. So basically they leave on a cliffhanger where Sahara basically lets these people know, lets the men know, I'm not dealing with none of y'all, F y'all, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and they try to make it seem like she's going to quit the show, only for her to be all up and through, frontwards and backwards, the season preview, you guys. Make it make sense. So then, of course, you know, Real is going to be there as well because he has to, you know, assess the situation. Now, I am here for our, what can I call him? Because I don't know what his name is. The Silver Fox, if you will, gentleman, that'll be on next week's episode, even though I know he is about to ruin some lives. I know he is going to be the ultimate F-boy, even worse than Eddie, you guys. It's giving heartbreaker all over. It is giving women are going to be fighting over him. I don't understand how you have Eddie and the Silver Fox right here, but you guys are risking it all for Jay and risking it all for Niam. Can somebody just make it make sense to me? Because I'm still trying to compute what is T? What is T? What am I missing? What is going on? Unless somebody is completely acting a fool off camera and they're getting this good edit or this decent edit of sorts, I'm missing something. I am completely missing something, right? So, but yeah, I mean, that was the premiere episode. Like I said, it kind of felt like it should have been a 2-hour episode if you're going to do this breakup, because I feel like I'm just used to seeing all 20 singles that first episode, even though people are going to be fighting for screen time and everything else, but I feel like you kind of get a glimpse at least of some of these people, and I feel like we're kind of like doing a repeat of the season premiere by breaking it up like this next week, and, you know, we have to do this all over again. So, nonetheless, that is it. That is all that I got for this video. I want to hear from y'all. Did you guys watch the premiere of the episode? What do y'all think in the comments? What did y'all think of the premiere episode? What did y'all think of Camille and Cornelius getting married? Camille, if you stopped by in the comments, congratulations to you and Cornelius and all of the things. I wasn't expecting this in terms of you guys being the couple that was going to be on the show. I was genuinely surprised because I thought y'all wanted nothing to do with the show, and didn't y'all leave the show early? So I was shook. I was not expecting you. Y'all was not who I thought would be the couple. Like I said, I thought it would either have been Mario and Riva or Sabrina and I believe it is Walter. Even though they weren't on the same season, but the fact remains they're both still ready to love alum because Clifton and Joy are already married. So nonetheless, I didn't know who else it could have been, but I was like, no, it wouldn't be them because they can't stand the show. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.